Episode 94 is here. Hope you guys are ready. Fasten up your seatbelts because we have a game against Liverpool to kick the episode off. We're away from home. We're going to Anfield. In terms of the game after that, we are Barcelona for match day 1 in Group H, if I'm correct. We're going to be playing Brentford and Sheffield United off camera. QPR is the third round of the Carabao Cup. That's the third match to expect. And then we should cap the episode off with a game against Celtic. So before, when we used to cycle through all of the mentalities, we used to be high up in depth, high up in width. We have switched things up a bit when it comes to the custom tactics. So we're a bit more balanced now, trying to build up from the back, make sure that we ain't leaving any more gaps, too many holes in behind. I've asked the fullbacks to hang back a bit more unless we go ultra attacking, or I trigger a run just by pressing L1. So defensively, we should concede a lot less compared to last season, and it's not like aiming for the league because I feel like we conceded a calm amount last season in the league. But in Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, we want to keep it down to a minimum. In terms of Unai Alvarado, we've extended his contract by an extra season. We've also lowered his squad role to sporadic, and he's gone up in wages to 130k a week. In terms of the league table going into this episode, we have 7 points. We're on top of the table due to goal difference. We played a game off camera which was against, I can't remember who it was against, I'm bad. Yeah, Southampton 3-0. We gave Perrin a debut in that match as well. He feels okay. He didn't play enough time for me to get an evaluation, but we did dominate that game, and yeah, he did look good for the last couple of minutes we played with him. We did get a few offers outside of the window. So Konstantin Hansen has interest from Wolfsburg. We're going to go ahead and reject that. Antonio Silva has more interest. It's from Monaco this time around. We're going to go ahead and reject that. So we're definitely comfortable with the squad that we've got. And I don't see anyone being on the chopping block anytime soon. Liverpool's team sheet consists of Alisson in goal. At the back, they have Delo, Stones, Torres, and De Cooper. In their midfield, they have Martin Odegaard, Benacer, and Brand. Ahmed's up top with Nunes and Luis Diaz. Let's get this show on a roll. We're attacking to the right. Liverpool are attacking to the left off the back of a good victory against Southampton, where we kept a clean sheet, something that we haven't done up until that point this season. Hopefully, we can keep many more. Starting off with this encounter with Liverpool. Pretty much the same players are in form, performing in front of goal. Richie did well against Southampton. Bagged himself a goal. Now, hopefully, he can continue where he left off last season. Darwin Nunes into Odegaard. Ahmed plays a ball over the top. Liverpool trying early on to play a ball in behind the defense. Come on, Abbas, get control over that ball. So throwing down this right hand side. Poor pass from Malacia. To do better in possession. Ahmed tries to find Nunes again with a ball in behind. No luck for Liverpool so far. Abbas. Sabozlai. Visit to his right. Abbas. He's got the Cooper. Hopefully we can have it on thin ice. We cut in on Abbas's left foot. Alisson makes a save. Gets a strong right hand to it. Solid play from our players there. Abbas driving forward. We have a nice dink over the top by Douglas Ritchie. Acrobatic clearance. I think that was from Torres. On him. Ahmed being hassled. Survives the challenges from the butcher himself. Brand. Luis Diaz, go on, boys. Do better than this. Do better than this. Odegaard in behind. Crespo forced to make a save. Clearance from Malacia, followed up by Abbas flicking it on. Go on. Richie, where's his support? Where's his support? We got Dominic Szoboszlai in the centre. The Cooper's on him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's definitely delayed this counter-attack. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Abbas. Back into Szoboszlai, who can turn on his left foot, takes a strike. Alisson again. It's in good form. You see me on the touchline, trying to motivate the lads. Come on, man. Let's keep it going. Szoboszlai drills that in, flicked on by Richie. I did try to stare that goalwards. It went more to the far post and it's gone out for a goal kick. Bellingham. Richie. Outside the box, right foot strike. Stones, he charges it down. Timber can head it down into Szoboszlai. Oh, tried to pass it into Abbas. He was a bit too quick for me with his run. Well done, Corbett. Solid challenge on the halfway line. Richie. João Felix. Szoboszlai 1-0. We've taken the lead on the half-hour mark. We've broken them down with short passes. We've tried to play balls in behind. It's not worked, so we just played right through them. And we got the goal in the end. Beautiful play. Richie coming deep to play another play in behind. Selfless behavior from our number 9. João Felix, nice turn there. Leaves his former teammate behind. Diogo Dalot has a tug at his shirt. He's ignored by Felix. A nice cross was put into that box, into the penalty area. Timber gets a head on that. Alisson pulls off a save. Ooh, nice running behind by Odegaard. Liverpool. Ooh, Odegaard cuts in. Quick feet from Odegaard, lays it off into Darwin Núñez. Liverpool bagged the equaliser. That's that player difficulty. Look at this. Nice dribbling ability from the Norwegian. Dazzled me while I was using Corbett and LaCroix, and just easy picks out a pass for Darwin Núñez to run onto. Crespo. Timber turns, squares it into Szoboszlai, who picks out a pass for Abbas, who takes a right foot strike. It's 2-1. The Egyptian magician has given us the lead on the stroke of half time. Abdel Wahab Abbas with his right foot smashes it across Alisson. Look at this. As soon as Szoboszlai turns, he looks to find a player to play a ball into, and Abbas is just ready on the shoulder of the Cooper. And a bit of the centre-back too. Neither of them could catch him. Jurgen Klopp should be tearing his hair out. Okay, after some schoolboy defending in the first half, we're going to drop down to balanced and try to get a bit more familiar with the tactics, because we have shifted everything in terms of how high we are up the pitch, the width. So the players are just kind of getting used to the tactics. And again, Liverpool with that cutback. I found a way to get a shot off at our goal, but Crespo this time was ready as Ahmed is denied. Brand takes the corner kick short, ball's crossed in. Well done, João Felix. He's tackled a Liverpool player, but the ball's falling into the path of Diogo Dalot himself, who had a crack at our goal. Again, Joe and Crespo keeping our lead alive at this minute. Oh no, Odegaard sent me there. He cuts it back again. Get the ball out. No, he's cracked the bar. Put your foot through it. Liverpool piling on some pressure right now. Diogo Dalot takes the ball down. Oh no, Brand through on goal. 1-on-1 with our keeper. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. Relentless pressure. Kicking the second half off. And we've cracked. Now ball in behind into Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez goes for the cutback. Malassi is there. We're ready for it this time. Oh, referee, Darwin Núñez needs a card, and it better not be a yellow. He's giving him a yellow. That there was very intentional. Look at this. His face is all screwed up. You can see the aggression in his face as he's running up behind Lissandro. This is what Jurgen Klopp sent his boys out to do. We've already got one player out with an ACL. We don't want a player murdered. Like, we don't have to arrange a funeral. Okay, so the game is back underway. Malassi released down this left-hand side, going at Dalot. Dinks the ball into the centre, is cleared out by Pau Torres. We're on the hour mark. It's 2-2 currently. Martinez, LaCroix. Here in Timber. Szoboszlai played into the gap. He finds Douglas Ritchie burst into the box. Douglas Ritchie makes it 3-2. The man's on target again. I thought he was going to go the whole game without bagging himself a goal, but he never fails to disappoint. Throwing down this right-hand side, Timber. McCroy back into Timber. Got Lissandro Martinez bursting from the centre. Ruiz, who's just been substituted. Oh, bags himself. The 4th goal for Manchester United. We put the game to bed. It's now 4-2. Roberto Ruiz. Rafinha. Darwin Núñez. Back into Rafinha. He's inside the penalty area. Cracks the post. It's cleared out by McHugh. Come on. Oh, it's not the place to lose the ball, Bernard. That's it. We survived. We've survived. 3 points it is for us, but we don't have a clean sheet to our name. 4-2 was the scoreline, and yeah, Liverpool, they definitely took it to us. They definitely gave us a run for their money. In terms of our performance defensively, we are looking fragile. As you can see there, the Egyptian magician has an 8.7. The man of the match, Jurgen Timber, solid performances. I told you guys, he's very consistent, very consistent. So a happy camp equals a happy return in terms of numbers. As you guys can see right now in front of us, we have the stats. So Douglas Ritchie has 5 goals, as well as João Felix. Felix also has 4 assists, so that's 9 goal contributions and 6 appearances. We've got 4 goals from Abbas across all competitions. Bernard, he has 3 and 1 assist, 2 goals and 7 assists for Dominic Szoboszlai, and 1 goal for Ruiz and Hansen. Hansen did score in that game against Southampton. So yeah, like I said, everyone is contributing in terms of the final third, including our midfielders, like the central ones. We're probably going to get more goals from players such as Ruiz. Probably Perrin's going to get involved as well. Perrin does feel good. I did mention at the start of the episode, we just need to get him completely match sharp and just get used to his build, because he's standing at 5'5". He's very quick. I haven't got anyone as small as him in the side. I think he's the smallest player. Maybe Abbas, actually. Let me check Abbas. Abbas is standing at 5'7", I think, if I'm correct. But normally quick players like that, they're very easy to use, like in the tight spaces where you're battling for possession. Oh, Abbas is 5'9". Okay, so Abbas isn't that small. Let me see Richie. How tall is Richie? I've used Richie for so long, I don't even know his height. 5'7", so he's not too far off of what's his face, Perrin. Okay, so just working on the sharpness with the unfit lads, the unsharp lads, I should say. We're about to head off into this next game against Barcelona in the Champions League. It's the beginning of Group H. We want to get off to a good start, but knowing Barcelona, they're not going to make it easy. Liverpool just took it to us. I'm going to assume that last season's semi-finalists, I think they got to the quarter-finalists. Last season's quarter-finalists will definitely give us a run for our money in this group. We've not had a group with a side that's as ambitious as us in some time. It's been some time. I actually can't put a finger which season was the last season where we had a strong group or a tough group where we had to actually battle our way out of it. But yeah, I'm sure these players will step up and rise up to the challenge, just like they did in that last game against Liverpool away from home. Let's go ahead and record another victory. This time we're at home, we're in our back garden, so we should know a thing or two about getting the ball around the pitch. Maybe we need to visit this fella's agent, because apparently he's in talks with Napoli. Might have to speak to the Napoli representatives about tapping my players up in the middle of a season. Bruno Fernandes returning to Old Trafford, but in different colours and different stripes. He's leading out the Barcelona side. We've made no changes at all from that last game. We don't want to fiddle with a winning team. It's too early on in the season to start rotating. And yeah, let's head off into the game and bag ourselves 3 points in Group H. Game is on the way. We're attacking to the right. Barcelona are attacking to the left. Let's go. Again, just want to see how Barcelona come at us. It's a different difficulty with different sliders, so we just want to know what the opposition have to throw at us early on. Going to play at our pace, our tempo. Bruno Fernandes is charging around, trying to retrieve the ball for Barcelona. There's Malacia. Bellingham plays it into the centre, into João Felix. Dinks over the top. Szoboszlai can run onto it. Koundé's in the way. It's followed up with a header away by Ferran Torres. I think he's playing centrally. Bass does well to find Timber down this right hand side. He puts the ball into the box. Meyer, Barcelona's new goalkeeper. I think he's standing at 6'1". His overall is like 86. German keeper, good shot stopper. Let's see if we can beat him in this match. Malacia, Bellingham, traveling with the ball. Oh, tried to slip it in behind for João Felix. Ferran Torres, we've got Fati, plays it back into Ferran Torres. Keeps control over the ball. Gets support from Ndidi. Ravella with the shot outside the box, testing out Crespo. I thought he was about to beat him for a moment. The Italian denied. Martinez plays the ball left to Malacia. Martinez. Richie can turn. Go on, Richie. Shimmies through the crowd. Does well. Gets a left foot strike off and Meyer makes the save. Richie broke a few ankles there. It's a little mix up between the right back. Two going back and forth down that right hand side. 1 minute added on. Christensen. Oh, Ferran Torres turns. Left foot strike. Wide on the post. Going off into the interval, into the break. It's 0-0 currently. It's a real back and forth. A tussle for possession. I feel like defensively we both look sound. It's just going forward. That final ball is just not clicking for either side. We just need to take that one opportunity that we get if it does fall our way. Croy. Timber. Szoboszlai. Lissandro Martinez now. Bellingham driving forward with the ball. Richie, left foot strike on the edge of the box. Meyer with a save again. We're denied by the German keeper. We're going to keep it coming. Szoboszlai puts a cross in. Cleared out by Ferland Mendy. Abbas controls that down with his chest into the path of Corbett. Oh, Martinez, I tried to quickly play a ball into Abbas. Quickly challenged by a Barcelona defender. João Felix. Oh, Bellingham heads it down. Richie with the shot. Meyer with the save. Again, that would have been a fantastic goal. Brilliant move. Quick thinking from Bellingham to nod that down. That was a good challenge, ref. Attempt to get right up. Kofi. Let's go. Brilliant football now being played. Overlap and run from Timber. Go on. Richie burst into that space. We got Richie. Richie on the ball. Left foot, right foot shot. And we hit the bar. We hit the bar. I was going to go with his left foot. I thought, no, the defender's in the way. We shoot across the keeper. Oh, my days. It's not our luck in front of goal. Szoboszlai's got a yellow card for that challenge earlier. So we're taking off Richie for Bernard. And Szoboszlai is being replaced by Gallo. Yet again, we're moving Gallo to the left. João Felix is taking that number 10 position. Kofi. Fernandez. Passing up. Doing that tiki-taka stuff again. Fati. Oh, Fati. LaCroix. Dangerous game he played there, going in that hard. Oh, come on. This guy. Oh, what are you doing? Fernandez. Oh, he slips in. Kulusevski is 1-0. Barcelona have struck first. It's taken them 76 minutes. It's a shocking mistake to make at the back. It's just like there was a load of passes I was dealing with. And as the ball got to Bellingham, I was tapping X. And I don't know why. I can't remember why, but it's led to that. Kulusevski, Fati. This movement of the ball is ridiculous at the minute. Oh my goodness me. I'm about to say, how did they find their way in behind? I still have to ask that question. That back here was very quick. Up the other end, we've got Abbas with the ball. Ferland Mendy trying to catch him. Bernard with the shot. Christensen with the block. And I think Guys, we've exhausted every opportunity that's fallen our way, and I don't think there's going to be more to come. One last crack at this. 86 minutes on the clock. We've got 4 minutes to go. Abbas cuts it back. Bernard, left foot strike. 1-1. We've got the equaliser. Let's get the ball. Let's get the ball. Let's get the ball and change everything. We can take all 3 points. We've got about 3 minutes remaining of normal time. Hopefully added time is going to be a lot. Felix. Martinez. Oh, come on, man. Abbas, show for the ball. Why are you just standing behind? No one coming short. No one trying to link up on the edge of the box. 2 minutes only added on. This could be it. Or Barcelona could get the winner right now with Kulusevski. Drag him. Hold him back. Referee, how can you give a free kick so late? They got a free kick in a dangerous position. Oh, it's a penalty. What? Oh, no, we've been robbed. It's a penalty. Bruno Fernandes bags the winner. What? He wasn't in the box. Nah, he wasn't in the box. I don't think he was in the box. Bruno Fernandes has just got the winner for Barcelona. The shock and horror. What has gone on here? Controversial. Look, the dragging happens all the way over here anyway. So this referee, he's not doing his job properly. The ball... Look, he's already shot. The ball's not in the penalty. What are you talking about? And if you're talking about this collision with LaCroix, that is crazy because I wasn't even in control of LaCroix. That is mad. I think he's given the penalty for that. Guys, I don't think you guys understand how hard done by I feel. Barcelona have nicked all 3 points at the very end. Controversial penalty given. I must say, this referee is a joke. This referee is an absolute... It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, I tell you. But overall, I feel like Barcelona were the better side in the second half. We didn't defend well. We looked like we was defending on thin ice. It's definitely due to the fast ping-pong passing effect. But if that's their tactic and if it's working, kudos to them because they played us off the park. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should keep my finger off the skip button so often because then I would know what I'm dealing with just as they're about to take the set piece. But Bruno Fernandes coolly dispatching off us at the very end of that game. It's going to do some damage very early on, but we've got another 5 games to play, including a return to the new camp against Barcelona. Hopefully we can get our revenge then. But let's turn our attentions back onto the league because we're going to have a game to play off camera against Brentford. So we managed to record a 3-1 victory off camera against Brentford. So let's now take a look at the league table to see what effect that's now had. And yeah, we dismantled them. We won 3-0. We played really well, played them off the park. We got 2 goals from João Felix and a goal from Richie. As you guys can see, we have 13 points, which gives us a 3-point gap on Chelsea, Newcastle, Everton, Liverpool, Middlesbrough. Yeah, it ends at Middlesbrough. Manchester City, they're 7th with 9 points. That's why. But yeah, things are looking good at the minute in terms of the league. We haven't dropped any points since that Arsenal game at the start of the season. Next game is against QPR at Loftus Road. We're going to be playing in the Carabao Cup 3rd round event. And yeah, we're going to be rotating the squad a bit. So you're going to be seeing the likes of Calderon start, Fuller start. Gallo is definitely going to get a nod. He hasn't started all season. So yeah, without further ado, let's head off into the game. Let's go. The game is underway. QPR are attacking to the right. We're attacking to the left. Loftus Road is lit up at the moment. It's a nice atmosphere in this stadium. And I'm sure we're going to entertain the crowd with some nice football. Okay, so as you already know, we've rotated the squad. So you see the likes of Calderon, Antonio Silva, Alvarado, Sheehan, Ruiz starting. Even got Perin, the new boy. He's on the ball now, plays it to the right. Abbas back into Perin. We've got what foot he is. We're gonna have to do some studying and learning of that player. Ball played into the box by Alvarado. Fitzpatrick with the clearance. Alvarado again. Perin, left foot strike. Tries to get a goal, and it's gone wide on the post. Going forward, plays it into Himalayan. Oh, Chair wiggles his way through. Oh, nice save there by Ethan Fuller. And we've got Calderon with their head up. Finds Abbas. Perrin turns. He had Bernard as an option. We go to the right instead. Abbas traveling down this right hand side. We're leaving the QPR defense behind. Is 3-on-1. The goalkeeper was left in no man's land. It's a simple tapping in the end. Elias Bernard gets on the score sheet. Perrin. Calderon. Perrin can turn. Referee, he's hacked at him. He's hacked at him. He's still down, ref. Take that into consideration. A yellow card. Sounds good. Sounds good. A yellow card's given. Who is that? I think that's Ilias Chair. Addison Cadera traveling on the ball. Back into Armstrong in the centre. Armstrong tries to slip Cadera in behind. Interception from Tommy Sheehan. We've got Gallo down this left-hand side. Oh, does well. Just inwards. Finds Bernard. Perrin. Oh, tries to find Bernard in behind. Perrin still has the ball though. Let's not give up on this attack. McHugh. Ruiz. Gallo bursts into space. Gallo just drills it across the box. Abbas is there. Makes it 2 on the half-hour mark. What's Alvarado doing? I'm not even going to pay much attention to him. Trying to wiggle his way through the crowd of Man United players. Just played himself into trouble again. The traffic is a bit too much for him. As Abbas is played through on goal. Down this right-hand side. Abbas goes alone. He makes it 3. That's another goal to add to his tally. Ruiz. Antonio Silva. Second half underway. 3-0 up currently. It's going to be a demolition if we continue at this rate. Gallo made a man touch his toes. He made a man touch his toes. Advantage given. Gallo cuts it back. Elias Bernard, 4-0. Gallo made a man touch his toes. What an assist that was. Lovely advantage given by that referee. Where was he for that Barcelona game? That referee needs to be sacked. I'm still on that referee's head. I can't believe we got cheated out of that game. But we're 4-0 up at the minute. This is a brilliant response on top of that victory against Brentford in the league. See who will cross over first. Perrin, all over the top. Looks like it's going to be Bernard. Elias Bernard, right in front of goal. 5-0. 5-0. Okay, we're making some changes to Abbas is being replaced. We're replacing with Hansen. Calderon's also being replaced by Eriksson. And I think we made another change on top of that. It's definitely gone beyond me. Oh, Marchetti. He's replaced the hat-trick hero, Elias Bernard. I think Alvarado is a good crosser. Should be able to cause problems with this ball in. No, he doesn't. Oh, he does, slightly. As David Smith helps it on. It's almost the help on there needed, but it does get cleared away momentarily. Marchetti slips David Smith in behind. 6-0. David Smith off the mark for Manchester United. That's his first team goal. And hopefully there's many more to come. It looked rather easy. Just turned, shot across the keeper. And Bob's your uncle. Addison Cadera. Well done. Well done. We shut him out. Full-time whistle's gone. 6-0's the scoreline. Third round demolition. That should be the headline. Elias Bernard bagged himself a hat-trick. We got a brace from Abbas. A goal from David Smith himself. And we played fantastically well. We ended up winning 6-2 against Sheffield United off camera. So that's back-to-back games where we scored 6 goals. In terms of the league, this is how the table looks. We're sitting at the top 3 points ahead of Chelsea, Newcastle and Liverpool. And that's how the table is in that exact order. That's the top 4. 5th place are Spurs, sharing the same amount of points as Fulham. 7th is Manchester City. They're on the same amount of points as Middlesbrough and Everton. In terms of the table, we're only 6 games in, so it's not really taking its shape just yet. Arsenal haven't got off to a good start. They're sitting really low at 16th place. Bottom 3 consists of Nottingham Forest, Brighton and Southampton in that order also. We're doing well in the Premier League. However, in Group H, we're not doing so well. We're the only side with no points. Celtic and Monza, they end up drawing, so that means we're at the bottom 4th place. We need to redeem ourselves for the opening fixtures, the performance in the opening fixture, and we've got Celtic next. We're going to be away from home, and hopefully we can actually make up for the 3 points that we lost. Obviously, those points are gone. We can't get them back, But if we can pull off a comeback, we've got 5 games remaining in the group. So match day 2 in the Champions League, Celtic versus Manchester United at Celtic Park. We do want to redeem ourselves. In terms of what I've noticed so far in this episode, sides keep trying to go toe-to-toe with us. Do they not know that we're the best counter-attacking side in Europe? Hopefully, Celtic will try to do the same, and we're going to get more goals. Let's get this game underway. Get the ball back. Well done. Jota marking Timber out of the game. It's led to a mistake. Didn't notice him closely marking the right back. Well done, Martinez. I thought Jota was going to outdo me there. Rico Henry up against Abbas. Abbas, McGeady spins. Rico Henry back pockets him. Celtic are progressing with the ball now. Johnston. Collado back into Johnston. They're picking us apart down this right hand side. Collado might just find a way into the penalty area they have now. Vitinho. And Vitinho's gone forward. Single-handedly ruined the attack. Come on, Richie, turn. Got Felix. Runs on the inside. Come on, they're there for the taking now. Shell Felix, front goal. 1-0 it is. 17 minutes in. And the best in the world, last season's Ballon d'Or winner, strikes first. I did tell you guys about our counter-attacking football. That's one prime example. Just hit them on the break. Go on, Szoboszlai turns. Got Richie playing it into space. Richie gonna get the shot off. 2-0. I'm surprised the defender didn't put the block in. I think that was Murray. And we go across the goalkeeper, Radu. And he's beaten for the second time. It's Richie's first goal in Europe. Timber with the block. I think he handled it. Advantage played though. Collado. Oh, he finds Surridge, who takes a shot 1-on-1 through on goal of the keeper. Cresswell charges down the shot, does really well to prevent it from being 2-1. Don't want them getting any ideas. We've got Richie. He's travelling fast with the ball. Maximas dragging me, referee. Oh, this guy's blowing the whistle while I'm right in front of goal. This guy is tapped, man. This guy is super tapped. But yeah, we got a free kick nonetheless. It's just proper tugging at the shirt. Such a late reaction from the referee. Criminal behaviour. Gonna try it. Get up and over this wall. Lee can beat the keeper. Nope. Hits the head of Johnston. Goes out for a corner. So the tempo's died down. 40 minutes gone. Still 2-0. Just poor passes equals a battle for possession in the midfield. Can't string more than 5 passes together at the moment. It's 2, 3. It's received. We've got João Felix down this left-hand side. João Felix left alone with the goalkeeper. 3-0. Because that defender was just watching me. He wasn't going to come across and deal with the danger. He wasn't going to take or risk getting embarrassed. Because, you know, João Felix weren't just going to allow him to come across and take the ball. There was going to be a few tricks put in the mix. But I didn't need to do any of that. Just found the opposite corner. Call as you like. So 3 changes of personnel being made. Richie, he's off for Bernard. We're also taking off Bellingham for Roberto Ruiz. McHugh, he's replacing Malacia. You do get a lot of games where you're just blitzing past teams, playing them off the park. I know things have slowed down in the second half, but we continued with the same momentum from the first half. We'd probably be 6-0 up. Everything's just completely slowed down in the second half. Collado, that's an easy ball for Surridge, who scores 3-1. Are Celtic back in the game? Who knows? Actually, that's not Surridge. I think that's the substitution. Don't know his name though, but he got the goal in it. He got the goal in the end for Celtic. Szoboszlai curls one in, cleared up by Jota. Szoboszlai gonna have another crack at this one. Puts a ball into the box. Abbas with the overhead kick. Goes over the bar. Celtic take the goal kick. It's distributed to the right back, who's given the ball up. Vitinho might be punished for this one. Bernard. Oh, through the legs. Gallo. Oh, what a goal. 4-1. Yeah, they were punished. Vitinho made a huge mistake there, heading it into the path of Bernard. makes the quick interception, and Gallo and Bernard combine to make it 4-1. Dangerous pass, but Lucas Boy, he does get to it in the end. So if I did intercept that, he would have been wide open. He would have taken one ball, split them in half. Jota cuts it back. Lucas Boy, they always do that byline thing. They run to the byline, get into the box, they dink it to the side, or dink it into the middle, or cut it back. Okay, so we've got the 3 points now. We've got some points to put on the table. I wonder where that puts us. Probably second, maybe third, possibly. We don't know if Barcelona coolly dispatched of Monza like that. But in terms of João Felix's performance, he was the standout player off that left-hand side. Once Gallo came on, couldn't really tell the difference that we subbed off the man of the match. But yeah, confidence is oozing in the final third. Hopefully that will continue, and we can kick the next episode off with the same momentum. I feel like the halftime substitutions, they could either be the ones that are hindering the performances in the second half, or I'm just not doing enough to get them involved to influence the game. Because yeah, second half dips, they're not good, because it's been a consistent theme for the last couple of seasons now, and we don't want it to hinder any progression that we've made during the course of this rebuild. We are going to cap off this episode by talking about Group H. So in terms of Group H, Barcelona, they're sitting on top with 6 points, with 3 points below them. Celtic, they're third with 1 point. Same with Monza, they have 1 point, but they're fourth. In the other groups, it seems to be like a common theme. The bigger sides in England, they're not doing well. Obviously, sides like Milan, Borussia Dortmund, and Barcelona are also doing well. But even Bayern Munich, they got off to a funny start. Real Madrid got off to a funny start in their group too. Sorry if I'm flicking and you guys can't see. But yeah, pretty much we're not the only ones that had a iffy start to their groups, even Juventus. So yeah, we're not gonna stress too much about where we're at in terms of Group H. We're just gonna roll with the punches, see where we go from there. In terms of the top goal scorer in the league is Douglas Ritchie, one above Erling Haaland. Behind Erling Haaland is João Felix with 6. Fornals is actually doing well this season, and Rodrigo is pretty much consistent in my save and being in top 5. The overall squad contributions, as you can see, João Felix is actually ahead of Douglas Ritchie in terms of goals this season. He's also got 5 assists, so the 29-year-old winger continues to be consistent. With Abbas, he's actually hitting the expectation. 7 goals, 3 assists, so that's 10 goal involvements. He's hit double figures already. I feel like last season we got to December, he barely even hit double figures. He was on 5 goals, I think 4 assists. Actually, he was close to double figures, but he's on course to actually smash his own personal record. Same with Elias Bernard. He's doing much better now that he's definitely like the second choice striker. He comes on more. We're not relying on Rashford, we're more reliant on him when Douglas Ritchie isn't performing in front of goal. And Szoboszlai, again, the guy's got crazy numbers. Our new number 10, he's living up to that kit number. He's not doing Rashford or Rooney a disservice with that kit number. I think Van Nistelrooy had the number 10 too. So number 10, the legacy continues to live on. Look at the solid numbers, 3 goals and 11 assists. But yeah, I think that's it in terms of the update for the squad stats. Yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere video, or upload one. For the next episode, you should see us take on Newcastle United on camera, Bournemouth, so we're going to play 3 games off camera. We're going to have Bournemouth for the 4th round of the Carabao Cup, and Tottenham Hotspur, and then Monza. So I think that's match day 4 in the Champions League Group H, and then we're going to be away from home against Tottenham right before that. And obviously the episode after that is going to be a mega one. Chelsea, Wolves, Barcelona, and Man City. You guys are saying Wolves are actually doing well. Wolves, I think they got Europa League football this season. No, yeah, they did because I think they finished 5th or 6th. And even this season, this campaign, they're not doing too bad themselves. They're sitting at 10th, yeah, but let them grow into the season. You'll see or find that they're going to be around 7th up to maybe 4th place, probably by December. I rate them, you know. I rate them. I can rate other teams as well. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I already asked you guys to smash that like button, share if you can. Also, remember to leave comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you're getting on in your save. Let me know how you feel like this save is going. Is it getting boring? Are you more intrigued by how the youth players are going to do this season? And if you are using the sliders, let me know how you're getting on with those as well. Are there any tweaks that you feel like I should make? Are my results a bit too wild this year? Because we are beating teams 6-1, 6-2. Obviously, we are conceding goals. It's not just us getting the goals. The opposition, they're breaking us down. Also, we're getting shagged. I'll call it a shag because of the penalty, but Barcelona, they did outplay us, so we are getting the odd challenge here and there, even though we dropped the difficulty. But yeah, just keep leaving the feedback. I'm very appreciative of it, and I hope to see you guys for the next episode, which is going to be episode 95 if I'm correct. Take care for now.